I feel like there's been a season of your life that has really been transpiring for you. And I feel like it may not always feel like it. It may not always feel like things are moving. But I feel like you're seeing this right now because you have entered a phase in your life where things are going to start moving for you. And this feels a lot deeper than just physical movement, but I feel like this movement has something to do with your spiritual journey. This movement feels like you're in one place, but your mind is active, your mind is aware, your mind is, I'm almost seeing like a lotus flower in my mind's eye, and I'm seeing you becoming intrinsically centered in yourself. Like a lotus flower grows through mud, and metaphorically speaking, a lotus flower resembles rebirth. And I feel like you are somebody that has constant epiphanies or shifts in your energy. I feel like you've been really, really down into the work. You've been really grounding yourself in the practice and in the self embodiment of awakening to your truth, awakening deeper. I feel like you're uncovering a lot of things right now, and I feel like you're moving through a big portal. I feel like you are doing some sort of grid work in your sleep as well, is what's coming through. You may be feeling more inclined to rest. This could be you cycling with the new moon in this phase of your life, or you feel like you're about to come to some deeper awareness and you're about to have even more of a breakthrough within you, and almost seeing the illusions crumble. I'm seeing like aspects of yourself may be heightened right now, you know, like aspects of you that feel like you need to run when you have a turbulence of emotions. I feel like this new moon is really going to, I want to say, invigorate you in some way, but it's also going to lead you to have more of a rootedness in your discernment, a rootedness within being able to understand yourself. I feel like you may have felt like a little bit scattered as of recently. You may be feeling as if you've been clouded and your judgment hasn't been as clear, or you feel like, you know, you need more attentiveness to your emotions. And I feel like that's something that is going to be highlighted for you, is your needs becoming very clear that they need to be met. Like, you may feel more inclined to be in solitude right now. You may be feeling inclined to be more in a surrendered space and letting yourself receive, you know, these activations in your energy and these epiphanies in your field, because I feel like it's a lot for you to, it feels like you are a light worker, or you work with your darkness as well. I feel like you spend a lot of time in that underworld, but you don't sit in it for too long, or you have been closing out cycles of like sitting in your pain for too long and not transmuting it and not rising above it. I feel like this is a message for those that know the power of their alchemy, of their inner alchemy, their inner like cosmic systems. You have a lot going on within you. And this is like, there may not be a whole lot you're calling in right now. It feels like you're in a space of really releasing. Wow, this is a really deep message. I'm feeling like you need to sit with it. There's an energy of you needing to ground yourself in this moment, or feel inclined to be more grounded, be more like, I want to say, intentional with your time, with your energy. This feels like you owe this to yourself, because I feel like you may have been working through some sort of shame around rest, or shame energy around embodying sacred discernment. Like, you're being guided to strengthen your discernment right now and trust your body more. There's something about this chapter, this period, this cycle, however it's resonating for each and every one of you. You may feel really, really activated, and you know, you have a lot of mental stimulation going on, and you have a lot of ideas, or you have a lot of codes being integrated in your being, and maybe you feel inclined to be more creative or venture onto that path that makes you challenge these paradigms that don't resonate with you. You are definitely somebody that knows that there's seasons of your life of rest, and there's seasons of your life where there's movement physically, but this message feels very integrated in a divine flow state type of way. Like, this energy feels like you don't need anything outside of you necessarily, but you may also be calling in support right now, whether it's from community, or you feel like you have ancestors that are walking with you, that are divinely guiding you right now. I feel like you are really seeing that, you know, you need moments of stillness, and I feel like you are being more receptive to this version of you. I feel like you know that you don't have to confirmation, my dog. You don't have to. One second. There is something very significant about that pause. I feel like you are being guided to drop into this deep space of surrender. And I feel like whatever comes up for you right now, whether it is triggering some sort of emotion within you, and this could be like frustration, or this could be linked to you needing to be in a space of self-regulation. I feel like, you know, there could be a lot of things that are outside of your control right now, and I feel like you're being really divinely led right now to have strong communication with yourself. I feel like you need to be more affirmative to yourself. You need to be more... My dog, oh my gosh. There's something really big coming through about communication. I feel like you need to be communicative to yourself and affirmative to yourself. I feel like your system, your body needs time to regenerate. Like, you may have really been somebody that was overreactive in the past, and you may have struggled to really root yourself in your own being and be able to act with intention and love for yourself. And now there's something that you're not going and like letting yourself lose your cool in a way. I feel like you're not letting yourself get to that point where you're losing your sense of groundedness in your vessel. I feel like you're learning that, you know, you need to be that provider for yourself so that your divine feminine energy can really feel seen and rested. Because there's something about you not needing to continue that cycle. And I feel like there's something really significant about your abilities to transcend anything that doesn't ground you. I feel like there's this really intense energy that you're cultivating within yourself. I feel like you are learning that through experiences, even in this present moment, through things that may take you on an unknown path, or I feel like there's something about your expectations for things. You have a very detached mindset right now, or you're being guided to focus more on what you do currently have in this moment and what is very abundant in your life, and because I feel like that's also grounding you in a sense, and that's making a lot of space for what you desire out of life. And I feel like there's just like this opening in your field where you're energetically it's like you've been detangling your energy. There's something very, very healing about you right now. I feel like you may be seeing that people are gravitating towards you right now. There could be specifically connections that are evolving in your life because you're taking these lessons and integrating them in your life. It's making things show up differently, or it's making people show up differently in your life. Because I feel like you're not giving away your power anymore. So I feel like it may illuminate things in other people as well. Because people may not be used to this version of you as well. But I feel like people are admired by your faith in yourself and how you show up for yourself, and each and every day you only rise more into your power, and there's just something very alchemical about your energy right now. I feel like you're moving through heavy resistance, and you make it look really easy right now, or you have a way of not carrying this turbulence that may be going on inside of you, or has been going on inside of you. You tend to make it look like it's easy to do the work. But you also have this duality to you, and you have this energy of unfuckwithable energy And I feel like your boundaries are clear as well, is what's coming through right now. Your boundaries are clear, and you understand what's going on within your own heart space. It's like you're turning that focus back inwards, and you're understanding yourself, and you're not trying to be understood by anybody, which I feel like is allowing you to pour back into yourself at this time. And I feel like you're on a whole new path that's leading to many breakthroughs, an immense amount of healing in your life. I thought I was gonna pull cards for this reading, but I guess Spirit did not have messages with the Oracle. If you receive this channeled message at this time, whenever this is finding you, whether it's before the new moon, after the new moon, on the new moon, you're so divinely guided. Keep lighting the way.